time for 3-Stock Lunch before we go today. We do have some ways to play the election, and our brave trader is Jay Woods, Chief Global Strategist at Freedom Capital Markets, because this is all that matters, kind of, for the next, 24, 36 hours.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Longer.
Yeah, it's go time.
We have a couple of different scenarios. The first one up is your trade if Vice President Harris wins, in which, I don't want to say this is obvious, but there is one outlier stock that comes to mind.
Yeah, I'm grabbing the third rail when I talk about this one. It's DJT. This is getting a little ridiculous. I mean, I'm a technician. I follow the charts, but the fundamentals do not match up. We are trading this like GameStop on steroids right now. And, kudos to those that are trading it, making money. But over the long term, the metrics don't make any sense. The monthly active users have gone down. The advertising dollars have gone down. The two founders, big red flag, contestants from The Apprentice, they sold their 5.5% stake the second the window opened. And then the biggest shareholder hasn't sold any, and another reason we rallied, but he owns 57% of the company in President Trump. So if he loses, you may see even a little rally, people flocking to the site. But overall, how is this going to survive from a fundamental point of view?
You say you would almost short it, but maybe that's a bridge too far.
I would buy puts, and it's going to be expensive, but it's something that you have to be on top of.
So this is if Harris wins and Trump loses. What if the opposite happens and Trump wins? Is it a buy?
Great question. Is it a buy? I think it is still a sell because
of the fundamentals.
Well,
until
then you have questions. Does he have to divest? Can he own this? Why does he still tweet? Because he has 90 million users on Twitter and only 7 million followers on Truth Social. So I think Elon Musk will help him solve this problem. But what legal ramifications will there? Will this be the mandated place we go to, follow what the president has to say? So I don't think it's a good buy, even if he wins.
I guess Elon Musk could solve the problem for him.
He solves a lot of problems.
He could solve the problem for him very quickly.
Yeah, he could.
Writing a check.
Scoop it.
All righty. Next is your trade if Donald Trump wins. You like financials in that scenario?
Love financials under this scenario. What does Trump do? He hates one thing, and that's regulation. And what have we seen in the last administration? A lot of regulatory hurdles. We're talking about deals that should have gone through. The Spirit Airlines, JetBlue, two failing airlines.
The handbag merger.
The handbag. How about iRobot? Amazon can't take over this little vacuum. Was it the Roomba? And then Kroger and Albertsons. The margins on these stocks are so thin, they need to survive. And so there's been so much regulation, so many hurdles. I think that red tape is going to be cleared up with Trump. And then he has been a little vocal when it comes to rates. I know when Jay Powell, the person he appointed to the Fed chief, was in, he was very critical when we started raising rates. So we'll see a low rate push under President Trump, which will bode well. And I think that regional banks are going to be the one beneficiary. They have not really come back all the way from that regional banking crisis we saw in March of 2 years ago.
Final 10 seconds we'll save for the happy-go-lucky. You think what's benefits no matter who wins the election? It's the
cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is going to be the biggest thing going forward, regardless of who wins this election. The best way to play it is in a basket. CIBR is the best basket because, as we've seen, CrowdStrike, they had a little hack, and it hurt the stock. But the other benefactors were other cybersecurity stocks. So safe way to play, Cyber ETF.